Hi guys, and welcome to my kind of review look, I don't know what really to call this, of the fan-made SBG magazine issue 11. This is a magazine put together by Damien and Tom of the GBHL. It is a long-running magazine going on for a good number of years now, but the content in it is absolutely fantastic. It's all fan-made, it's all professionally printed though, and the articles in it are absolutely fantastic. This one is about the road to Rivendell, and it is the lockdown special because obviously the UK has been in this unfortunate state of pandemic and global disruption for the last 18 months now, going on probably 18 months roughly. But this one was slightly delayed, unfortunately. It was meant to be out a good while ago, and then with COVID and the pandemic and everything, then that put back, so they then redid it and re-looked at it and resorted it and made it into this phenomenal magazine that it is just now. I've got issue 10 and I'm slowly buying backlogs of them, going back however long. If I remember correctly, the first 4 or 5 issues are available from the guys as PDFs for free, and if I can, I'll put a link for that in the description below, as well as the email address that you need to email to get this magazine. But yeah, straight up, great production quality. You get a wee little post-it on it that is normally personalised to you, so it says my name right there, Cameron. They know my name. I'm glad that they do that. You can see my copy is battered and bruised already. This is because it has been in my bag going to and from work, so I can read it as I'm kind of going there. It is 44 pages long, really high kind of quality. It is great paper. You can see the glossy finish, and it does cost a tenner posted to you, so it is more expensive than White Dwarf, but I would say that the content in this is much more kind of attuned and better than White Dwarf is for at least Middle-earth. There is not much, unfortunately, of Middle-earth in White Dwarf nowadays, but this is certainly kind of allowing for that Middle-earth love to still be flowing. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll jump to a top-down view, have a flick through it, talk about a couple of the articles, and yeah, I'll just give my kind of review of it. So let's go do that. So here we go. This is my copy of SBG magazine, dog-eared. It's totally fine, don't worry about it, that's my fault. I never keep anything in pristine condition, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got my wee little personalised message. Lovely, lovely front of the magazine, showing off Aragorn defending the hobbits at Weathertop. One of the things I love is that they sometimes paint up these models specifically for these photo shoots, and kind of a few people paint them up at a time, just depending on who owns the model. And I love how these browns don't match on the basis. It's a tiny little detail, but it's just, it's different. I think this might be Rhinoxide and this being Mornfang brown potentially. I just think it's really funny how I managed to pick that out, and it's the one thing. The rest of the model's absolutely beautifully painted, and I picked out the bases because why not? But yeah, so this is autumn 2021, issue 11. They have started on working on issue 12 from what I believe. Once you open it up, you've got a wee word from the editorials. So this is kind of them just saying various things about this magazine and how things have changed and going over and that sort of stuff. You've got your content, it's not too much, and then actually here saying that they've still got a couple more issues of issue 1 to issue 10 in stock, and you can't see my finger, there we go. And then the email to get copies. I will pop this in the description below, I promise. Going over, we've then got SBG Towers and the various things that have happened in Damien and Tom's lives, and then kind of why we haven't managed to get the Rohan stuff in issue 11, sorry, and how it will be coming back. A wee bit of hobby progress of what everyone who's working on this magazine is doing, and then we go into the Doctor's Corner. Now this is probably my favourite article from the whole of this magazine, just purely because of the way that it talks through everything and what's been going on in Damien's life and how it's then been affected by COVID, and then how it then got the streams going. So it talks about how Lachlan, from Zorbazorb, a YouTube channel, started the Battle Games in Middle-earth streams, and then how Damien and Steve then took over and started the Battle Streams in Middle-earth YouTube channel. And this is everything that he has managed to paint due to those streams going on, which would never have been painted before. I think it's just a great way to look at your kind of models and the things that you aren't painting, and then how you can then gain joy from them. I've recently did a similar thing with my Pile of Shame video, which you can probably go back and watch at some point. Then we come on to kind of some of the pictures and how they're taking and all that sort of stuff done by Mick. It is lovely to see how this stuff works, because I've never seen behind the cobwebs of this stuff, so it's nice just to see how some of this stuff is taken, and talking through it, it's just really, really good. We then go on to Emma's Corner, which was nice, and this talks just about her and her unexpected journey into Middle-earth, and how she likes stuff that she never really expected to, and then how they've managed to get Charlotte, their daughter, in. We then come on to Michael Haskell's favourite character, and how it's Frodo Baggins, and then this is kind of what then promotes the rest of the issue onto the kind of narrative of it. So it talks through about various bits of that, and then we get on to the painting masterclass. Now this is really, really good, and actually going to be really useful, because I have got a number of Frodos to paint, and I'm probably going to use this. It's going to be very nice to just look at this and be able to go through it, and then we will see this little conversion again later on. We then get onto the actual campaign stuff, and I'm not going to particularly delve on this too long, but this is from the Quest of the Ringbearer book, if I remember correctly, and it was all played via Zoom, if I remember, and it goes through different scenarios bit by bit and what then happened. Now, one of the things I do love is the Bree, and I love this prancing pony. Massive hotel by the looks of it they've got. I'm going to need to see if I can pick this up, but it's really, really good. Continues on, going through the various ones, and then we're actually at Weathertop, and then nice wee little conversion down here of Aragorn going through, and then Arwen taking off, and then we get to the kind of roundup of it. Get kind of Merry Pippin, Aragorn, Arwen, Elrond, but then I love these two. So this is Frodo from Ithilien, if I remember correctly. So he'll have a fire, or no, he's resting against a tree stump, that's what it is. He's just lying in bed, and then you got the Bill the Pony Sam trying to feed him a carrot, which I thought was really, really good. The campaign kill count, but again it shows that wonderful little conversion of Aragorn, and it shows how badly Frodo kind of did or was. It's nice we round up, and then the last little bit is the kind of conversion corner. So this shows Frodo from his Mount Doom pose going into the You're Late scene, which is absolutely fantastic. I just love how it was Dave managed to kind of capture this look. I never would have thought of it, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. And then again we've got this Frodo and Sam scene just here. I think it's just absolutely fantastic. All this stuff, I'm in awe of it all. Back cover, Generation Shift advertisement, which you all know by now that I highly rate Generation Shift. They're absolutely fantastic. Go check them out if you need any basing materials. But yeah, let's jump back on into a face view, and I will sign out. So yeah guys, that is my review of first look, whatever you want to call it, of SBG magazine issue 11 for the autumn of 2021. It is great. I've got to say, absolutely love this style of magazine. Doesn't sound right, but it's not a comic for sure. I love the kind of battle reports and then just talking through everything that they've been doing. The Doctor's Corner article, where is it? There we go. That I talked about earlier. I think that's absolutely fantastic, and the way that Damien just talks about some of the stuff and giving it love, and or does it bring you pleasure, and if not, then it should be thrown out. But the way that that then kind of inputted into the battle streams in Middle Earth, which I've been following along and think they're absolutely fantastic. Not been painting necessarily every week with them, but they've been absolutely great for keeping me entertained on Friday night. And then this one, I've got to say, absolutely loved this wee little conversion of Gandalf and Cart. Well, Gandalf and Cart isn't a conversion, but Frodo from the Mount Doom sculpt. It's just great. I thought that was a phenomenal kind of conversion. Never thought of it before, but I'm glad. Who was it? Was it Matt? Sorry, Dave. I'm glad Dave saw that and managed to do it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Have you managed to pick up this magazine? Like I say, I'll try and leave all the info for it down below and all that sort of jazz. It would be great if you could support this. They are already working on issue 12. I can't remember exactly when they said they'd bring that out, but I would highly recommend picking them up if you can and supporting Damien and Tom. It is a great production. I'm super glad that they've managed to do this and that they're planning on doing the next one. But yeah, thanks very much guys. Check the links for everything in the description below and post in the comments. I'll see you later. Bye bye.